And welcome back to Persona 3 FES. Hopefully this time around with my video drivers completely and utterly updated, up to date, and not using ones from last September. I should have no problem streaming with my video. I am joined by my friend Miner. Yeah. So, last week, just so that I would be able to finish off what I was in the middle of, because it was just like a 2-second thing. We went up into the next block. No, I don't think I need a item. Key. And got the third old document, as well as reached the next checkpoint. So that in itself is done. So right now I'm just going to go into the Velvet Room and turn in those requests. So Miner, you know next to nothing about Persona, right? Okay, good. I've been through this with James. Okay, so basically, a person's persona is their inner self. Okay. Okay, so you have very little background. Very little background, but if anything, very little background is better than no background. Okay, so I actually paused the stream video because it was running. So hopefully that'll help. So, yeah, basically what Elizabeth does is that she helps us out with operating the Velvet Room. She's the assistant. And occasionally she'll have requests for us to do. And some of them have a deadline. Some have a deadline, and I'm just like eyeballing my stream health box like a hawk on OBS right now. And it's staying decently in the green. I'm happy about that. So, because of that, let's continue on. So some of the requests have due dates, so we gotta finish them before then. Others don't, which I have a Google-eyed idol. But now Elizabeth is the favorite attendant in the Velvet Room because she's adorable. She's just simply too adorable for words. And like turning in the requests, we either get items, money, weapons, or what we really want is the okay, I know what I do for that, but is items that allow us to fuse into certain persona. Yeah, FES is the remaking of Persona 3, in which they added certain things, such as key items that allow us to fuse into certain persona. Such as with the blue scale, it'll allow us to fuse into, I honestly forget what persona, and I may have accidentally cut you off. Sorry about that. You there? Why? Oh no, it's fine. Oh no, it's fine. I have a noise gate on my mic because when I was playing God Eater, it would make my computer's fans on my graphics card run harder than usual, and it would actually come up on the mic. I'm like, ah, shit, you kidding me? So I finally figured out how to work a noise gate in OBS, but hey, I'm happy about that. Yep. Yep. Nope. Yeah, OBS has its own built-in plugins that you can fiddle around with. But now, since we're here, the compendium. The compendium is your holy grail. It is your most used tool, because what it does is that it allows us to recall certain personas that we've actually registered into it for a price, obviously. You know what I'm saying? The price is varied. It's based on level, the type of persona, because it all depends on the type of persona that I want to summon. So, not necessarily switch them, but I use personas to fuse. So I'll show you an example. Like, if I would use Jack Frost and Ares, I would get Vitala, but I can't actually fuse into him yet because I'm only level 23. I cannot fuse into a persona that is higher than my character level. But I can have them go over my character level when I fuse into them if I have a social link with that Arcana. What the social link does is that it gives me bonus experience when fusing. If you look here with the Emperor, I have, it says Kamu rank, but I have a social link level of 5, and I get that much extra bonus experience. And the bonus experience is not a flat value. It actually scales up depending on the type of persona that I am fusing into. Because like here with Pyrojack, even though I have level 4 social link with level 4 for Magician, it's lower. And even here with Nekomata, same rank for the Arcana, lower XP bonus value. So yeah, this is only a double. This is only a normal spread where it's only 2. Then there's triangle, which is 3, which I can open up doors towards other persona. I can have easier access to some, as well as have them inherit skills better. Have them inherit different skills and such. What I actually did is, so I don't get confused with files on FES, I've been playing Persona 3 Portable on my PSP emulator for a while, and I think I've put in maybe like, I don't even know how many hours, but I'm like I think I'm almost level 50 in that game, so yeah. And I'm only level 23 in this game. Yeah. Sorry if I like, overwhelmed you a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so... if anything, I like this setup for power because he gets Tarukaja, Zeo, Media, and Dodge Electric. Not survive Dark, but I can live with that. Let me see if I can make a... again, survive Dark. Nope. I mean, I'll get an Agi, but... eh. Right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to find different variants to fuse into, because a lot of times what skills are inherited is based on what the order of the fusion material is in. You follow me? I'd actually like that. I would really like that. Pardon me? But, yeah. And also, this is why I have a shit ton of index cards piled up on my desk. Because I write down specific, fusion orders. I thought I had the light in here. God damn it. I can never find a working pencil when I need it. Oh yeah, no, totally professional. Here we go, I found a working pencil. So... you'd be surprised. But, okay, so, power... maybe... you know, so all you know, just so you know, all the persona of the Justice Arcana are angels. And it goes up the circles. Circles of heaven and whatnot. I don't know the details myself. Oh yeah, no, totally, because each angel is assigned a specific job and shit. Basically. Let's not get into that. And yeah, like just fiddling with just the orders sometimes ever so slightly. You'll find sometimes you'll give the persona some different stuff where like one order would give you something different. And he doesn't really need dodge wind because he's strong against wind. I like the order that I wrote down. If I have to go level 24, I'm definitely making him. Why do I want to have ice boost? Excuse me. No. Yeah, I know, it makes for a very riveting stream, doesn't it? Oh god, no, not Dwarf Fortress. Ooh, actually this paper will give him Survive Dark, which is nice. So that's Principality, Bareth, and Oberon. Physically? You still have to physically note it down. Jesus. Still, that's impressive to say the least. So... let me just check everyone's status real quick. Okay, so you're good. You're good. And Akihiko, you're good. Ah. Yeah, only... But now, what makes the main character different is that only he has the power to hold multiple persona within him. Basically, he's the wild card. He's the wild card, so and that's the power of the wild card. So let's kill some shadows, shall we? For 59. Let's do this. Let's see if we can kill some shadows. Come on. There's no shadows around. Oh, and also another thing. Occasionally the Reaper shows up. It is horrifying. Basically, you run into him, you run. Because he will fuck you up.
There's one enemy. It's weak against electricity.
Well, it's not a bad place.
The enemy's off balance. Attack!
And now, if we knock down all of our, if we down all of our enemies, we can do an all-out attack, which is basically a huge-ass doggy pile.
I can do it.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
This thing won't give up.
And what they gave in Portable was they gave Portable the Persona 4 treatment, where you can actually, in the tactics menu, directly control your party members. So I'm kind of playing the harder version of the game. You follow? Oh, I hate when they do that. Hey, yes. No, what the shuffle does, it's basically item drops from battles, where I can get Persona, where I can find Persona that the enemies have dropped, XP buffs, as well as different items. Oh!
A surprise attack.
I had weapon advantage there. weapon advantage. Yeah, but sometimes it's a little weird and it's like it deceives you. It's like, fuck off. Did I switch to Pyro Jack? I think. Yep, I switched to Pyro Jack. God damn it. Fuck it, I'll smack him. But now, like, you don't have, like, concrete stats. Your stats depend on which persona you're using. So if you're using a persona with a high magic stat, you'll deal more damage and heal more. Strength, physical damage, endurance depends on how much damage you take. Agility is your spot in the turn order, and luck is, well, luck. God damn it. But now here, when we get player advantage, all of us get to go first, then it starts the regular round. And I can switch persona once per turn. But if I manage to hit an enemy with damage that they're weak against, I get an extra turn. But if I use a skill that targets all my enemies and only one of them is weak against it, I do not get that extra turn.
That was a great battle.
They did that in Persona 4 and Portal. Oh, I hate you. Ace. Now the one gives us that extra bonus experience. So instead of whatever we will have gotten, we got 50 experience. Let's do the next level up. 1052, but let's check it. 620 experience reaches level 15. Awesome. Oh yeah, no, I care if I get viewers or not, but all I really care about is being it. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Please don't use Mirror. Okay, good. Okay, but I was just saying, it's not that I don't care if I get viewers or not. I mostly care if I bring good content to the channel, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's understandable, but like, it's because it's not like I'm streaming on Twitch or anything. I'm not trying to build myself up for streaming. Yeah, this is all going to the Generic Mystics channel, which is the one that Tyler and Chihiro work with. So I'm on board with them, trying to help give them more content throughout the week, just in case like something happens, they lose footage, a video file becomes corrupted, whatnot. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. You know, now you're going to see an extra turn if this hits. And it didn't hit. I am potentially going to get fucked over. Oh, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Okay, good. You're healing. Oh, this is going to hurt. Also, if you die, it's game over.
There are 3 enemies left.
I can... Yes. But if... Basically, you get all the good shit because you're the VIP in battles. I don't know. I mean, that makes sense. Okay, you're not weak against fire. I'm going to use you because you still have access to ice. What? Okay.
That's the way. One more.
Now here you'll see like I hit that table who's weak against ice. It was weakness, and now I get an extra turn, so I'm going to smack this one with ice.
You found the enemy's weakness.
I get another turn. And what are my items looking like? Nothing I really want to use right now. If anything, I'll cast the on myself. And yes, our character's name is Edgelord, with Lord having the E at the end.
Let's go.
Yep, I named him that. With help from Chihiro. And the nice thing about the AI is that they know when to heal, except it's just like sometimes they can be a bit dumb. You know what I mean?
Two more enemies. One more.
No, not necessarily using my items. They have their own item pool. They have a limited item pool in battle that refreshes every battle. It'll say, so-and-so is running out of recovery items. You know what I mean?
It's weak
Okay, you're
against
just weak against fire then. I'll tase ya. But, like, they have their own item pool that refreshes during battle, that refreshes after every battle. But it's like, if you're like in the middle of a boss fight, eventually your support will say, such and such will run out of recovery items, I think. Unless I'm getting that mixed up with a God Eater. But, like, yeah. And that's always why I like having a persona myself that can use healing abilities. Yeah, and if you ask Chihiro or look this up online,
Yes, my skill level has increased.
the character Mitsuru has a hit and the ability Marin Karin. Something with the AI in FES that after a certain point, Mitsuru just constantly spams Marin Karin no matter what. And it actually became a meme. It became a meme at that point. It was that bad. Which is probably why they gave Persona 3 Portable the battle mechanics treatment that they gave Persona 4.
There are 3 enemies. Be careful.
It came out before the PSP version.
You found the enemy's
Now's our
weakness.
chance.
But the only thing that Portable does not have is
That's the way.
FES also came out with a second part to the game called The Answer, where the main game is the journey. Portable unfortunately does not have The Answer,
Keep it up.
which is
Here's our
frustrating.
chance for an all-out attack. Ready at 'em. The enemy's gone.
Potentially.
Good job, guys.
But yeah, but like as well. But in Portable they did add in they did change some stuff around. Namely, the new thing that they added was the option to have the main character be female, which I honestly really like. It's interesting to play the game from a different perspective. On my own time and playing the male route here, which I will be going through the journey with. Once I get to it, once I finish the journey, I will be playing through the answer, because only FES has the answer. Oh, don't worry, James has already done that. And I'm already making I make an ass of myself almost every stream. Yep, and also, we're high school students. Ooh, cutscene. Ooh, there's a cutscene.
Huh? How the heck did I... What the hell is this?
Good evening. Are you surprised? Truth be told, we all visit this world every night.
What are you saying? Who the hell are you? Didn't Mommy teach you any manners? You haven't introduced yourself.
Oh yeah, no,
Take a look.
I know there's desync, but
Name,
since
address,
the
age,
cutscenes
etc.
are voiced,
This is
I
you, right?
tend to go quiet during them.
Where did you get this? Somebody's got a grudge against you, and they asked us to get revenge. Revenge? What kind of bullshit is this? Who put you up to this? Can't tell ya. We're professionals. Professionals? Oh shit. You mean the rumors on the net are true? Hey, wait, I haven't done anything! Why me? What did I do?
That is not our concern. Your notion of right and wrong is irrelevant. My client's wishes are all that matter. People hear what they choose to hear and believe what they want to believe.
No! Stay away! Get away from me!
You squeal most magnificently. Such raw emotion.
He's not dead.
Doesn't matter. We've held up our end of the bargain. Besides, tomorrow this will just seem like some random crime.
If there's nothing else, I'm feeling rather tired.
And so we know of 3 individuals who can actually operate within the Dark Hour and pull people out of their coffins. That's interesting. You still there, Miner? Okay. And again, like, I'm not mad. Like, I rarely get mad on stream unless it's at something that's like deteriorating the quality of said stream. Like OBS saying like, hey, you're not getting enough connection to properly shoot out video feed. Yes. Like, yeah, like, you can make stupid jokes all you want. All I ask is that I want to take this with some form of seriousness, and especially since the cutscenes are voiced. I I tend to go quiet during them, just so there's nothing like overpowering the cutscene. You know what I mean? Yeah, if anything, that's my fault. I should have told you beforehand. Yeah. If anything, that might have been a 38 special, if not 40 Magnum, which it doesn't really have that much kick. But now, if that was a 500 Magnum, then we're talking. Oh yeah, also Chihiro's best girl. Yep. And like that's the one part of seriousness that like went out the window when I started Persona 3 on the stream. Like part 1 was with Chihiro commentating, is like, what can we do to make this a little funny? And then like I at least wanted to be somewhat serious, so he suggested Edgelord. From your laughter? Okay, so basically, not every day we actually play through class. Sometimes we immediately just skip the lunch, and then we see who is available to interact with after school that we can improve a social link with. So, I actually check the ranks of my social links right now. Okay. Emperor's at 5, Kendo Team's at 7, Justice is at 4. Okay. As far as I know, I have plenty of time. So... which one do you think I should do? Kendo Team or with our girl? It's okay now. The social links don't necessarily have a overall impact as far as I know, but what the social links what the interactions do is that they increase our experience for the social link, which there might be no event, which means we still have to build up said experience to get to the next rank. And what the rank really does is just increases the bonus experience we get when fusing. And if we max out a social link, we can actually summon the final persona of that. We can fuse into the final persona of that arcana. So for instance, the final persona for the chariot is Thor. Yes, the god of thunder. No, not riding in a chariot, that's the chariot arcana. You know, like tarot cards and stuff. But no, like I'll showcase again, like you always have the Fool Arcana social link, which that progresses as you go through the story. There's Magician, Emperor, Hierophant, Chariot, Justice, Hermit, Fortune, Death, Moon, Star, the works. But like if you max out an Arcana, you basically form an unbreakable bond, and you're able to summon the final persona of that Arcana. In Persona 4, either Chariot or Justice. Okay. So we get to hang out with Chihiro. Oh, and also, if you have a higher rank in a social link, the default skills that a persona has of that Arcana can actually change. And my feet keep on cramping up for some reason. So yeah, basically Chihiro, she's incredibly introverted, and as well as she has a fear of men, which we don't know why yet, but she's introverted as well as a fear of interaction. It's San. It's the in Japan they have the San is I actually have to look that up, but I know that senpai is not what everyone says it is today. It's when you refer to someone as senpai, you're referring them as someone more qualified than you, where it's like even if it's like even a co-worker or an upperclassman, or maybe like your best friend that you consider a brother or someone you look up to, and that they're like a mentor to you in some way, shape, or form. And yes, I actually did look this up. Don't know what to say here. And I know Kun is more of a endearing suffix. I'm going to save state here because I'm not sure what to say and I don't want to mess this up. And yes, I am save stating on stream. Fight me. Oh yeah, the little tearing. Yeah, I that's the emulation. I'm not sure how to fix that. I've just gotten used to it. Yeah, I know it frustrates me too, but it's that I've gotten used to it because I don't want to mess around with the emulation settings too much to the point where I can't go back to where everything was okay before. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, no, totally, like that's bothered me for the longest time, and sometimes when I first started, I'm like, but I didn't want to bring it up. Because I was like, oh, okay, I'm just using a cop-out, but whatever. But it's just like, again, it's not necessarily that I don't want to fix it. I don't want to take the risk of breaking the emulator trying to fix it. But now, another thing that Persona 4 and Persona 3 Portable did is every time you rank up in a social link, it didn't have this whole sequence. It just showed a nice little animation, a banner popped up with the social links, with the tarot card sparkling, and a progress bar showing your rank. And it only showed it again once you finally maxed it out. So they just streamlined it a little bit. I actually like it so I can memorize, okay, I'm at this point. Instead of me having to constantly go to the social link page, look at it, okay, I've boom. They streamlined it. I think she likes us. Yeah, like, oh no, but like, the game will highlight important stuff for you. Like, key names, items, stuff like that. Yeah. I'm save stating. I know not to do option 2 because Ciro told me that prior. No, no, no. I make the wrong move if I kiss her. I just save stated, so if I mess up, I can go back to this. I'm going to try holding her hand. Awesome. Okay, we made the right choice. Yay.
Hi, how are you today? Just one?
I'll have what he's having.
Coming right up. One house special!
How can you eat the same thing all the time without getting sick of it?
Shut up. You always eat that protein shit.
Here you go, one house special. Be careful, it's hot.
You still haven't made up your mind?
Is that what this is about?
We've got 4 new members. Things have changed quite a bit since you left. We're more aggressive now.
I'm not interested.
Think about it, Shinji. Don't let your power go to waste.
My power ain't worth shit.
Shinji!
I made up my mind a long time ago. I ain't going back.
You have to let the past go. What's done is done. It's time you moved on.
You should talk.
What?
Face it, you're no different than me.
Welcome back.
Okay, now. Akihiko is one of the senior members of the exploration team. and Shinjiro has had some relation and or interaction with the dorm squad before, but we don't know what happened. You there? Okay. Just making sure you're there, and not because almost every single time I co-commentate with Chihiro, his internet always dies, and he's like, okay, is he still alive or not? Let me check. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. But now, since we don't have Akihiko available to us, we're not going to be going to the, to the, tarturus tonight to fight and shit. If I can, I wanted to get my... I want to get my courage up. So, you wanna know one way we, actually increase our courage? Karaoke. I find it hilarious. Oh, and also we also have a 24-hour pharmacy. Yeah. Oh no. Just the pharmacy and FES. We actually go to the police station to buy weapons. Weapons and armor. I find it hilarious. No, the exploration team has an agreement with the officer there, but it's like he doesn't ask what we're doing, but he just gives us the benefit of the doubt, but he requires compensation for it, because think of it as like a black market deal, kind of. Not necessarily black market. I said think of it like a black market. Oh. I didn't see that. That's a lot less knuckles I have. Oh yeah, no, totally. I'm keeping that. I think it's a brand. I think it's a brand name thing. And yes, rancid gravy is a healing item, which I find very, very disturbing. Yeah, it's weird. And awesome, I've only 1.3% of the stream has dropped frames. It's awesome. But now, so this place we can buy accessories from, and the police station we can get the weapons and armor from, as well as like sell stuff to him. The cafe here is where we go to drink pheromone coffee, which we can increase our charm. The club here is where we initiate the tower social link with an old monk. When he's angry, he tells us to fuck off, but we're like, nah, what's up? And as well as at the mall here, we can access the Velvet... Oh, my voice dropped there for a second. In which here we can do requests, register persona. Oh hey, he's almost level 17. Awesome. And every time we update the compendium, we pretty much say, okay. And even if it's just like a different experience value, we're allowed to update it. Which I find really, really convenient. Not really. It's not really a lot of work because it's just pretty much. Think of it as a compendium as an infinite book. Basically, take the new Persona page in the compendium, tear out the old one, and put that one right back in. No, 25. So... Ooh. And yes, the annual ritual of what the fuck can I use the fuse into what? Nope. Let me actually see if the starting... Yes, here we go. Which I think... At rank 4, we only had access to Hama, Garu, and Mahama. But with rank 5, it was... now it's Hama, Magaru, and Mahama. And also, just a rule of thumb, if there's the Ma prefix behind a skill, it means all. So Mazio is light electric damage to all enemies. And you do indeed actually have access to instant kill moves, which is Hama and Mudo. Low levels, it's a very low chance. Unless the enemy's weak against it, then the chance is slightly increased. But because you can use them, also means they can be used against you. Which, if you actually look back in part 10 or part 9, I believe, yeah, part 9 of the series, and near the end, you'll actually see me fighting a boss. I accidentally use an item that gives all allies the ability to reflect one magic attack back at the enemy. He reflects a medium all-wind attack, and heals him back to full HP when he was like down to a quarter. And then next turn, he uses Hama on me, I die. And like, I was just so pissed off. So the one thing that I wanted to make sure I did in part 10 was destroy that boss, which I did. And I got it on footage, so I'm happy about that. But it's just like, And going to the karaoke place does cost us money, but it's like negligible to how much we can actually get from fighting and stuff. Yes, and leveling up your social parameters, which we have academics, charm, and courage, is a lot like how the social links work. I have to get up to a certain point before it goes to the next step, which is frustrating sometimes. And how much you have to like grind that one stat. You know what I mean? Oh. Oh, wait. I actually can't unsee that now. Thanks. I think it's just the tearing and the color of the walls is like somewhat melds in with it. But now in this case, if we don't go to the Tartarus, we can actually make plans on Sunday to hang out with someone. And that'll be basically a free social link interaction. So, since I save stated right there, actually I'm going to save state again, because more than one person might actually call. So save state, and actually go through. Yes, it did. Awesome. So it's honestly fine. It's actually pretty hilarious. I'm going to decline his offer just to see if anyone else calls, which someone else does. And it's Chihiro, which we are going to take that offer. Because honestly, I can get the chariot social link maxed out easily because it's at 7, justice is at 5. I want to make sure I max out justice. Game logic, don't question it. Again, game logic, don't question it. Now we're going to study to increase our academics and potentially make us tired. Hey, we're now above. Now academics is now above average. Woo! Because if we go to the nurse's office, we can actually decline the medicine that he has made, and we can get a bottle of a stronger medicine that we can actually we need for the request. Yeah, for the request from Elizabeth. Yeah. Oh shit, okay. Okay, now Wednesdays we do not have access to that social link, but let me talk to Kari here. Okay, no. Oh, you wanna know something funny? We actually have the opportunity to start a social link with Buka, and she gives us the priestess social link, but to initiate it, you wanna know what we need? We need maximum courage. You wanna know why? She talks about cooking, and you wanna know her cooking is? Her cooking is death. It's that bad. So let me see if okay, now because it's after school, we actually have almost an infinite time period for this section of the day. So we're actually going to leave school, go to the mall, and go to the police station. To see what weapons and armor are available. What else? I mean, what else would we go to the police station for, right? Comprehend it. Okay, so that's new.
I never felt like down. But they're still with me. Down. You gotta turn up down.
Nothing is really new. Nothing we got will really... Actually, that'll help our Junpei a lot. Let's buy that. And Ari only has a attack of 55. So yeah, that'll help out a lot. But now what they also did in Persona 3 and Persona 3 Portable and 4 is that every character has their own set weapon, even the main character. So that when you buy four of them, you only have the equipment that they can use, and you can equip it to them right away instead of, oh, okay, you want to buy it? You want to equip it? No, I have to equip them later. Yeah, it's frustrating. Okay, well, I prefer to stick with the sword. I haven't used the bow in the dungeon, so I'd say yes. Yeah, it was at least finicky. Yeah. So, you have to defeat. Okay, you guys have shitty evasion, so I'm buying you new shit. And I think I can equip them from here, if not. Okay, yeah, I can't. Now let me see if there's new stuff in the accessory shop, because I need to find the accessories that give me the regen, and there's not. Ooh, that I like though. Now, something interesting. With skills, magic-based skills use SP, while physical skills use HP a cost. What do you think about that? Oh, it's fine. But what I said was, yeah, spell-based skills use SP, while physical-based skills use HP for cost. Which is why I am outfitting my primary party with stuff that doesn't necessarily increase their stats, but increases their vital parameters. But with me, I tend to be a caster, so I increase my so I buy the accessories that increase my max SP. Because when in doubt, whenever I get player advantage, you as the character almost always goes first. Not one of your other party members. So your SP will go down the barrel fairly quick. Okay, so... Oh, yeah. Oh, so another thing that eventually becomes available is you can fuse Persona to make weapons. Weird, I know. Where you give up a persona to make an item, basically. Yes. You lose the persona and it takes a day to create that item. And essentially, the stronger the persona, the stronger the weapon. Yes, and we can also trade gems that we find after combat as standard drops, not shuffle drops, for different items. Like the cards we can use to increase stats of a persona permanently. So sword increases strength and luck. Well, they all increase luck, but sword increases strength. Cup increases endurance, wand increases magic, point increases agility, and so forth. Or we could just trade for an item. Like 2 emeralds, we can get a Snuff Soul, which is a SP restorative, which they are very, very precious because they are hard to come by in FES. Yeah, Chewing Soul is basically like moderate restoration. I never really questioned it before until now, and I don't know. I hope it is? Question mark? Now I want to see if the Hangman Arcana is available, because I initiate it. Okay, we go. Okay, I'm going to start this because also to gain access to other Arcana, to other social links, you need to get to a certain point in others. So once I get to rank 2 in the Hanged Man, I'll have access to the Sun Arcana. Follow? Now, this game, some of the social links deal with real-life issues sometimes. Like, Maiko here, she doesn't really like being home because her parents argue. And she thinks that it's her fault that they're arguing like that. You know what I'm talking about? And she thinks that her parents are going to get a divorce, and she doesn't necessarily understand what that means. And it's basically the stereotypical little kid runs away scenario. But I don't know the nitty-gritty details of it. I've only gotten so far in the Arcana. But that's the gist. I don't necessarily know anything past rank 4? Yeah, like here she explains her situation. And like how she's trying to like stop them fighting. And how because they hate each other, she thinks that they hate they hate her as well. Wow, I can English tonight. Okay, but now we're like, do you see what this is getting at?
Welcome back.
Who knew that video game would bring up bad memories? I am sorry. Like that was just some heavy shit they just laid down. Like, holy hell. Like, I am sorry. Oh shit. I don't know how to follow with that. On to the next thing. Okay then. Anyway, let's go to the Tartarus tonight since we have Akihiko and he's like one of the keystones of my main party. And also just generally train and hopefully get up to level 25 so I can get power. Which, so I don't die horribly after I get my party. I always save before I go into the Tartarus. Just in case something screwy happens, I don't lose too much progress. Which let me... Okay, so yeah. You unlock more you can carry more persona as the game goes on. This is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. The highest I've gone up is 12. I'm not sure if 12 is the max. I think the max is 20. That's way down the line. So now, but the only time we can actually outfit our party is like when we're exploring the Tartarus by talking to them. It's a little frustrating. Like, hey, check status / equipment. Quick shirt. Give you that metal protector. And now she has it's a max of 236 SP, which is nice. Now we talk to Junpei and give him his stuff. Metal protector as well as the Ooh. He's weak against wind, right? Yeah. Actually, giving him the inline skates would help. As well as give him the one energy ring, so he has higher health. But now, what evade wind does, it doesn't necessarily make him wind attacks always miss. It just he has a higher chance of dodging it. Game logic, I don't question it. And now we can continue on. But yeah, unlike in Portable, like it just does that stuff automatically. Oh, and also you guys can also get separated. And you can actually not have battle. You can actually not have your entire party with you during a fight sometimes, depending on what happens.
4 enemies. They seem rattled.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Like you can do that, and it's an easy way to get everyone else caught up in levels. But it can also be kind of risky because you won't be able to directly help them out. And if you put out a healer by themselves, like Yukari, things can end somewhat bad. Can happen badly. Oh, this is a good time to showcase this. You see that card where it has the skull and crossbones? Well, just give it a minute. It's bad. No, that actually summons the Reaper right then and there on the floor. So basically, I want to avoid that like the plague. Because I still get the card effect, but it puts the Reaper on the floor. Nice, we get the bonus experience and we get a gem. Hey, Pyro Jack leveled up. Awesome. Yeah, it's base. He walks around. I forget whether or not he beelines for ya, but it's not like death approaches, boom, type of deal.
It's weak against elect.
You know what I mean? No, or even the Ghost in Bubble Bobble, it shows up if you stay on the floor too long. And if you run into it, you have to fight it. Oh, and also another funny thing is that if you are of high enough level, shadows will actually be scared of you and run away.
4 dazed enemies. Now's the time. That was a great battle.
So I'm basically doing this to just grind experience. And if I find a coin card, I grab it because money is key. As well as you can find large amounts of money in the briefcases that pop up out in the on the floors, which is convenient. Yeah.
There are 2 enemies.
And red shadows are strong enemies for this series of blocks. Not all red shadows are the same. So
It has multiple
Begins like
weaknesses.
light and electricity. Who's going next? Okay, Akido's going. So that's good. So gonna slam you with a Miragi.
Let's go. Keep it up, Holly. I've been waiting for this.
Oh yeah, no, totally. That's what I honestly think. That's what the Gygus was modeled at, was styled after. It was Hulk Hogan.
Okay, everything's going according to plan.
Mustache in the hair. Yeah, I honestly think that way too. Didn't want to grab that one, but yeah, they are blonde. But what Red Shadows do is that they actually give you a decent amount of experience, which is very, very nice. Also, the smaller the shadow does not necessarily mean the weaker the enemy. It just shows how many enemies are in that encounter. No, I would say that they all run at this. They all move at the same speed. Oh yeah, no, totally.
Only one enemy left.
Why do I? Oh, that's right, because he has Ice Boost.
What an easy win.
Now, in addition to the money cards, I always grab the weapon card, the weapon cards, because I can sell them for money easily. And why am I still using Jack Frost? Because he has no more skills that he can learn. Might as well just switch over to Principality and level them up, so I can at least potentially get Recarm. And basically, because of the bonus experience you get from social links and fusing, sometimes it's not even worth fusing into a certain persona until you have a decent social link rank in that for that Arcana. Because leveling up persona takes a fair amount of time.
That was a great battle.
Yes. Yes, the fusion spells. Damn it, I missed it. Yeah, I got the coin. Hey. Yeah. I was hoping to get the wand so I get that nice bonus experience. Now here's one of the checkpoints I was telling you about. Usually there would be like some sort of blockade here, but there's a story event every full moon where you kill a particular shadow, and after the full moon event, the barrier drops, and you're allowed to continue on. It's basically saying, hey, we kinda don't want you going past this point until now, type of deal.
There are 2 enemies.
Yeah, kinda, but also just that. So I don't go in over my head. Sorry, but hopefully that's just on your end, because I'm still green over here, and I've been green for the past while. I'm happy about that.
Okay, everything. Everything's going according to plan.
I want that double coin. Yes! But now, so we went from 51 experience to 71 experience just from that wand bonus. So
There are 2 of them.
It's okay. Don't worry about it if you start the buffer. That's why I tend to explain my actions as well.
I've been waiting for this.
But still, like, when you're level grinding, the wand cards are incredibly helpful.
Okay, everything's going according
Yeah, because you don't always get a shuffle, and when you do, you don't always get a wand. So when possible, I always prioritize wands, and if I don't, I prioritize coin. Because extra money is awesome. What, with the buffering? Wow. That's honestly YouTube, because I'm still in the green. I mean, at least I'm able to... At least the video gets directly uploaded to the channel. You know what I mean?
Keep it up, I've been waiting for this.
Why?
Okay, everything's going according.
Oh no, like... I mean, I always have a different person co-commentating every other week. It's not like I randomly selected you to be my permanent co-commentator. I just asked. Because James was busy. So yeah. You don't want to be overwhelmed. Yeah, I get that.
I've been waiting for this.
What an easy win!
You don't want everyone using you. Meh. I swung first, damn it.
There are 3 of them! It's weak again. There are 3 enemies left!
Yeah. Ooh.
Good choice. The enemy is down. Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Let me at him.
Now this is you have paintball matches in real life and you would stream it.
What an easy win.
Yeah. Yeah, and you'd always have that one asshole that would shoot the drone.
There are 3 enemies. Be careful.
Oh. That's just mean. That's just mean right there.
Now's your chance. The enemy is down. Now's your chance.
Like, still is like,
The enemy is
but
down.
I've been waiting for this.
tear gas bullet. That's news to me. I didn't know that those even existed.
No shadows are left.
That makes sense now. Probably.
There's one enemy. Attack.
Okay, everything's going according to plan.
Ah. Ow. Funny.
There's one enemy. Attack.
What? That just confuses me.
Good choice. The enemy is down.
I've been waiting for this.
Man, 2005 was a weird time.
What an easy win.
Up. Huh. Odd.
There's one enemy, and it's rattled.
Huh.
Let's go.
Interesting.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
Okay, everything's going according to plan.
Tier 1? Wow. Not still though. Like, speaking of different, like, game companies and stuff,
There's one enemy.
for now, I'm actually staying away from certain titles just because of how popular the more recent titles of that series is. You know what I'm talking about? No, I don't. It's not that I don't want to get drowned. I would love to play through certain series, certain game franchises and stuff, but it's just that I don't want the streams getting copyright strikes and whatnot. Like, I don't want to take that risk because I don't want to make things harder on the channel.
I've been waiting for this.
Because even just going through Persona 4 on the channel for Thailand Zero, like they've gotten copyright strikes on that because the because the cinematics used in the game were actually used in the official animation. So like Atlas was Atlas was hitting on them. But so we got past that, but then like they started Breath of the Wild, even more they gave me even more strikes from or notices from Nintendo for like ad revenue, for like ads and stuff. Like, no, we're not monetizing this at all. It was just a fun fest. So like I'm staying away from Fire Emblem right now because it's like Nintendo's poster child. Like I'm even staying away from Mario because just because I don't want to take that risk. Oops, I accidentally hit cancel.
I can do it. There's one enemy left. Just one more.
Okay, everything's going according to plan.
Or assimilated. Assimilated sounds more violent though. Bought out.
They all
Yeah.
seem agitated. Keep it up.
But yeah,
Alright, good job.
like
The enemy's off balance.
Now's our
Attack.
chance.
oh yeah, no, totally. Like I would see barely any risk in that.
The enemy
Like
is
in my
down.
opinion,
Now's your chance.
you're good as long as you stay. As long as you're using a prior generation that
The battle's over. No shadows.
that's
are
no
left.
longer actively manufactured. So like PS2 era, you should be good. Damn it. PS2 era, you should be good. Like original Xbox and stuff like that. But like say like you're using, like I would say back off a little bit if you're going on like
There are two enemies.
like emulating PS3 or using PS3,
It's
because
weak
that's
against
still
Goblin
kind
skills.
of, even though I don't think PS3s are still being manufactured, question mark, that it's still recent enough
Two
to
enemies left.
like to have that like kind of like air around it of like uncertainty. You know what I'm talking about?
You found the enemy's weakness. Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Let me at him. That was a great battle.
Yeah, that's the biggest reason why I finally got a PSP emulator up and running, so I can play Persona 3 Portable on the side, just so I don't like derail myself in FPS and like potentially mix up save files and like accidentally overwrite the stream file. I'm like, ah, shit. Wait, that's a thing?
There are 3 enemies. Be careful. That's it. The enemy is down.
But yeah, I know you. Yeah, but still though,
Found the enemy's weakness.
not that, but
You found the enemy's weakness. Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Ready at him. The enemy's gone. Great job, guys.
My
yeah.
skills have improved.
But now, what's your thoughts on the new Kojima game?
There are 3 of them. Strike first.
But now, like, you know something funny?
The enemy is down. Now's your chance.
Like, it had actually gotten like
The enemy's
awards
online.
from at the VGAs for, and it only showed like teaser trailers and stuff.
Good choice.
No
The
like
enemy
actual
is
gameplay
down.
and stuff like that,
All-out attack.
and it got
Ready
awards.
at 'em.
Like, don't you find that hilarious?
The enemy's gone. Great job, guys.
No, but like, I find that hilarious. Mainly because they're like, because Kojima has just such a reputation of being a god with like creation, that people are definitely looking forward to his new game. It's like, literally Kojima is becoming the Steve Jobs of the gaming industry, where he's gotten removed from the company that he helped found. You know what I mean? Awesome. Busy rambling. Okay, so I want these to make it to level 25 before the full moon. So, 2,316 experience. That's not that bad to work yet. But I don't want to necessarily exhaust myself right away. So done with this tonight's exploration spree. Oh yeah, that can randomly happen. Like, you and your party can get randomly separated. Like, sometimes there's more enemies on a floor, sometimes there's less enemies on a floor, vice versa, and yeah. Yeah, like, essentially, like, lunchtime is where is where it shows you what social links are available that day, as well as, like, maybe, like, I think it's like sort of like a progress checkup. Now, this is the type of thing that I actually learned in one of my college classes. Like, all this historical shit. I can actually recall this from memory, but like, when I was going through Portable and I reached this part, I'm like, wait a second. I actually learned about this shit. Oh, and I need to get tissue. Dowsing. But yeah, what answering questions right in class, I believe it increases your charm. Because it makes you, yeah, it increases your charm. Because it makes you stand out more. Okay, so... like, some of them I will definitely look up the answer for. Like, one of the questions was, like, what is the speed of Earth's rotation near the equator? Like, I don't know that. Yeah, so I will say that I'm guilty of looking up some stuff, but not... Ah, my eyeball. Eyelashes, you rebel against me. No, like, sometimes what happens to me is like at the very end of my eye, on the opposite eye on the opposite side, like, those eyelashes, like, intertwine, and sometimes, like, they, like, go into each other and poke me. That's what happens to me sometimes. Now, so, like, right here, you'll see, like, the available skills of the persona of this Arcana. Yes. Well, no, it's not a conversation. It's just like saying, like, "Hey, this is what's the game's just saying. Hey, these skills are available to these persona." It's not necessarily a conversation, but I will be continuing the Justice Arcana because I want to max that shit out. What? No. I was catching my breath and I'm a little gassy. No, but like, but yeah, also like sometimes with progressing the social link also depends on what you say. I just cracked my ankle. Okay. Oh, little stack there. Everything okay on your end? Minor. I think we lost Minor. Very well. Save state that because I don't know what to say here. So, rank 6. And she just ran off. Okay then.
Sup, dude?
Store. Who do I talk to? It said 625, right? Or was it 620 something? And I'm almost usually always a couple days early. Yeah, 627. I'm always a couple of days early then with that. It's a little frustrating. Okay, I'm going to... Okay, if anything... going to save... Excuse me. And... we are going to take a short break. So I can go to the bathroom, grab some food. The good stuff. Oh, hey, Minor. Oh, that's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, no, it's fine. Just not to cut you off, but we're reaching the 2-hour mark on the stream, so I'm going to stop it momentarily, take a break. So, everyone that is watching, we are going to be taking a short break, and we'll be back shortly. Hopefully, I go back into the green and hope that this is not happening again. Because connection's being iffy again. So, be back shortly, like next 5 minutes. We'll be right back.